Bloody hell. Hello there, and welcome back to Hell Creek's Kitchen. This is your host, Talon MC, and today I'm going to teach you a little bit more about how to properly use Farmer's Delight.
Well, I tried. Anyways, welcome to Farmer's Delight. A nice mod about cooking. Thus, I did the whole bit with Gordon Ramsay, and it said Hell Creek because we were at a Hell Creek and the dinosaur showcase with Prehistoric Fun. You know the deal. Come on, get your head in the game. We're gonna get started because oh, wow, that's a lot of food. If you at some point during the video are enjoying it and you haven't watched my stuff before, feel free to subscribe. First thing we have are knives. And you can craft a flint knife using one stick diagonally and one flint. Now typically, these knives are used for several things. You can create all different types of knives up to netherite, but what do you use the knife for? Well, it does a little bit of attack damage. It's a pretty fast weapon. However, if I were to chop grass with the knife, it has a chance of giving me straw, which is a new item, which I will actually get back to in a little bit. Now you can also cut wild rice, which is another thing that I'll get to in a bit, and wheat, for it to give you a chance of getting straw. Now you have the knife, right? But you also need a cutting board if you're gonna have a knife. And so, here's the cutting board. It's a nice, small item that you can use to put your knife onto there. Which, if you want to stick a knife like how I did it on there, you wanna... let me take this out. You want to shift and then right click. Otherwise, you would be putting the knife in there like that. How you craft the cutting board is 4 planks and 2 sticks on the side. Now, the cutting board is used to cut several foods. For example, if I want to put my cake there, I right click it and it gave me lots of slices of cakes. Now, you could also just do it with the cake normally because it's a placeable thing. It's used to cut a lot of things, and you can also stick all your different tools and weapons in the cutting board, which is kind of weird, but hey. Keep this in mind because cutting boards are important for later processes of making food. Up next we have cabinets. Now these are they're very much like barrels. There's no difference, it's just decoratively they're cabinets. You craft it with 6 planks and 2 trapdoors, but they have to be of that specific wood type. For example, we have oak, birch, blah 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 blah, all the different types of cabinets, and you can open them up. Let's get to the actual crops that this mod adds. This mod adds rice, lettuce, onion, and tomato. Now, before I get to those though, they also added wild variations of the normal crops that you would see. So, sea beet, wild potatoes, wild carrots. You will find these throughout your world, just kind of sitting there naturally. These are the crops that I was telling you about. These are the wild variations of the said crops, and then these are the crops when you actually plant them. For example, this is the fully grown rice, lettuce, onion, tomato, if you were to plant them naturally. If you want to find them out in the wild to get their seeds to replant them, you find these plants. When you break the wild variations, it has a chance of giving you the actual vegetable, but it mainly gives you these items. So like tomato seeds when you break the wild tomato, allium when you break the onions, because the onions you actually use themselves, right? Because it's a root. Seeds for the lettuce, and rice is just rice. When you break the top half of the rice plant without using your knife, you get a rice panicle. You can craft these together and gives you a bale of rice panicle. Now, you can also take all these different vegetables that I just showed you and compact them into storage blocks. So if you just take 9 of said item, it'll give you a storage block of that item. So 9 rice gives me a bag of rice. 9 carrots, crate of carrots, and so on and so forth. Just crates of these vegetables, and it's a bit different with the rice. It's a bag of rice, but physically there's no difference, just the name and texture. Now over here we have a bunch of changes to a lot of the vanilla meat items that we have. So, using the cutting board that I talked about earlier, you can take these items on the list and chop them into kind of like slices or minced versions of themselves. For example, this is minced beef, raw chicken cuts, raw bacon, raw cod slice, raw salmon slice, raw mutton chops, a slice of pumpkin, and a lettuce leaf. Now, with the exception of the pumpkin slice and the lettuce leaf, you can cook all these meats, and they will give you like a beef patty, chicken cuts, cooked bacon, etc., etc. When you do cut the original item, though, it's a way of taking your item that you would typically use and making multiple of it for your crafting recipe, for your cooking recipe. And so, if the recipe needed like one pork chop, and it wasn't very specific to the recipe, you could instead use one bacon, and it would easily fill up that space on the recipe that you needed. Oh yeah, and then this mod also adds its own fried egg. I know Environmental adds its own fried egg, but hey, there's a separate mod from Abnormals that called Abnormals Delight, which actually helps compat this mod with the Abnormals mods. And so probably Environmental fried egg might be gone and replaced by Farmer's Delight fried egg. Over here we have Porky Pig, and Porky's about to die from my knife. Now, because I killed him with my knife, he gave me ham, which ham is a new meat item which you can cook and get smoked ham. Alright, over here we have some new items that you kinda have to craft beforehand for some of the recipes that I'm about to show you in a minute. Over here we have essentially what the cutting board does. It makes multiple of the same item but smaller. This is bottled milk. So you take one milk bucket and 3 glass bottles, and it'll give you 3 bottled milks. Now, if you just drink one of the milk bottles, it clears 1 effect from you. Over here we have wheat dough, which you just take 3 wheat and a bucket of water, which will give you the wheat dough, which I'm pretty sure that this is not used in any of these recipes. Fun fact. So, I think it's just a nicer way of making bread. You just make the wheat dough, you cook it, and it gives you bread. Over here we have raw pasta. Takes 4 wheat and 1 bucket of water. Or you can use the alternate recipe, 2 wheat and 1 egg. Now, you don't want to eat the raw pasta necessarily because it has a chance of giving you hunger, which kind of sucks. Same kind of applies to this item. You don't want to eat it raw. This is raw pie crust, which you take 3 wheat, exactly like this, keep in mind, and a milk bucket or a bottle of milk. Okay, I think I was going a little bit too fast. I just started getting to food recipes when I should have been showing you crafting recipes for things that you need to use to make the food. Over here we have 2 new items. First thing is a stove. The stove is like a campfire, except you use bricks and iron. And it's a better campfire. So if I were to take pork, for example, I can put 6 pork on there at the same time. Over here we have the new thing that you use to cook stuff with. A cooking pot, which takes 5 iron, a bucket of water, 2 bricks, and a wood shovel. It's a pretty simple item. You can open it up, but it needs heat from below. Wow, I didn't know it had that message. Which is why you have the stove. You can put the cooking pot on top of the stove. Or you can put the cooking pot on top of a campfire, which will give it this little metal table for it to sit on. Magma blocks, or just fire in general. You can put it on top of fire and it still works, my god. Now the cooking pot only has 6 crafting little slots that you use to put the food items in. Some items may require a bowl, which is why this bowl is right here. In which then, once you have the proper recipe, gets cooked, you take the item, or you take the item if it's a soup item that requires a bowl, or something, you know. Okay, so you remember how I mentioned straw in the first place, and why you need to get that using a knife? Well, here's what you need to use straw for. You can use straw to make organic compost blocks, which require 2 straw, 4 bone meal, a dirt, 2 rotten flesh, or this alternate recipe, 2 straw, 2 bone meal, a piece of dirt, and 4 bark. bark is kind of it's a weird item. I don't know why it exists. You can't do anything else besides use it for the organic compost recipe. But basically, you take a log, you chop it on the cutting board, and it gives you bark. They might do something with it later. I don't know. But yeah, you could use the straw and the bark to make organic compost. Now, the point of organic compost, you can place it in large piles of itself, and over time, as it sits in the hot sun, or if you put water next to it, or a mushroom on top of it, it turns this organic compost slowly but surely into rich soil, which is a new type of soil that you can till, which is what this version is. It's a pixel lower. You can till rich soil and plant stuff on it. And it won't break when you jump on top of it, or you just leave it. It's fine. It grows just fine. However, it's still the same as any old dirt that you need to water after you till it. But yeah, it's just better dirt. And if you place more compost and more rich soil near the crops that you're growing, it'll help the crops grow a lot faster. Now, the other use for rich soil is for something a little bit darker. It requires less light down here. Now down here, we have mushroom colonies. If you take a mushroom, you place it on rich soil in the dark, it'll eventually grow into mushroom colonies. Which mushroom colonies, if you take shears, you can right-click them and get a bunch of mushrooms. The main point of straw that everybody has been waiting for since I got off the track of showing recipes first. Straw can be used to make straw bales. You can use straw to make rope. Rope is a very useful item. You can place it on the ground. Basically, you can make rope netting, or you can use rope to climb things. So it's like a ladder of sorts. But as I go down into this cave, you might notice this other thing right here. This is safety net, which is just for rope, and it's a safety net. So if I were to go back up here, it's like, oh, I might accidentally fall in survival mode. Well, just kidding. I survived because I bounced on the safety net. Oh yeah, and you might have noticed, why is there a bell on top of the rope? Well, if I'm all the way down here, right, and it's like, I found a bunch of stuff, but I need help. Wow, I just found a bunch of coal. I need some help mining it. I need to ask my friends to help me mine this stuff. So I can just right-click the rope. And even though the bell's all the way up there, it's still ringing. And so I'll tell my friends who are at the other end of the rope that, hey, I need help mining some stuff. Alright, you can also use straw to craft canvas, which canvas, it's just a new item. It's a new fabric, sort of. And you can use canvas to make baskets, which requires 3 canvas and 4 bamboo. And these baskets are kind of like hoppers, except they're more directional, strangely enough. If I were to just do that, right? I can throw any item. Oh, I missed. I can throw any item into the basket, and it'll collect the stuff. Except it has a lot more space to carry things. It also works sideways and upside down. Okay, now the last thing that you can use straw for is to make a new block. This is a tatami block. It's sort of like I think a Japanese mat? I don't know. It's weird. You can use 2 canvas, 2 straw, and it makes the block, which once you put 2 together, that's the only shape it makes. You can't mix 4 together. It's just 2. Kind of strange. It's just a nice looking block. And you can craft the block into a full tatami mat, or you can craft the full tatami mat into half a tatami mat. So you know how I completely forgot about all the straw stuff, and then moved on to the food stuff immediately, then went back to the straw stuff, and then went back and forth and back. Let's take a breather for a moment. Take a little bit of a breather. Okay. I feel pretty ready to explain different food items, because there are a lot. These were the precursors to these. Let me first show you all the food items that you can craft using a crafting table. Now up here, we have a hamburger. I'm just gonna name the items and you guys can look at the recipes. Now keep in mind, some of these things don't always need to be the full versions of themselves. For example, cabbage. Oh, I thought it was lettuce. It's actually cabbage, my bad. For example, for cabbage, you might want to use a cabbage, or you could just use a cabbage leaf instead, which is just the cheaper version of the full cabbage, right? So some of these recipes have those little shortcuts that you can take where you can replace certain food items with other food items. For example, like in the mixed salad, you might not need a beetroot, but you could also use a carrot as a replacement. I don't know. Some things are iffy. You just have to experiment with it. All right, so right here is a hamburger. Okay, I will say you actually do need a beef patty to make a hamburger, because it would not make sense to use a full-on steak. Bacon sandwich, chicken sandwich, mutton wrap, fried egg sandwich. Let me explain to you though. Some of these items actually give you effects. Very cool. Okay, moving on. Roasted mutton chops, steak and potatoes. I believe this is grilled salmon, right? Yes! Oh my god, I'm so good at remembering stuff. Stuffed potato. Barbecue on a stick. Nether salad. This is pretty interesting. Fruit salad. Mixed salad. Yes. It's just kind of like a normal salad. Sweet berry cookie. Honey cookie. Watermelon popsicle. So, okay. There's a gold block here. This is kind of my indicator for myself that these recipes are ones that require them to be in this exact shape that I show them. So for the watermelon popsicle, right? It's 4 watermelon in the top right corner, 1 stick, and 2 ice besides that stick. Over here we have roasted chicken. This one needs to be in a very specific shape because it's actually a thing that you place down. Which once you place it down, you have to take a bowl and slowly but surely, as you right click it more, it gives you 5 plates of that item. And that applies to these other 2 as well. This one is a glazed ham, honey glazed ham, in fact. Now you might notice right here, this is cooked rice. Cooked rice is an item that requires the cooking pot, which I will get to in a minute. This honey glazed ham though, same thing applies. You take the bowl and it slowly but surely decays over time. Turns into plates of honey glazed ham. Same with the shepherd's pie. This honestly, oh my god, I would eat this. Like, this looks amazing. Like, I'm hungry now. Now these, however, these are just normal pies. I believe you right click these with knives and it slowly gives you these slices of the pie. So for example, this is apple pie with apple pie slice. This is chocolate pie, and then this is sweet berry tart. Yeah, this is a tart. No, sweet berry cheesecake, my bad. Oh, and yeah, duh, since these are the actual pies, you can use pie crust. Finally, we have the more complicated recipes, which actually use the cooking pot. So if I were to just take rice and a bowl, oops, that's not a bowl. This is supposed to be the little crafting area that I showed you in the cooking pot over here. So if we take a heated one, right? I put my bowl in the bowl slot and 1 cooked rice. It cooks that and it makes my cooked rice. But because that was in a bowl, it appears over here. If it were not in a bowl, it would appear right here. Now, for some of these items, if you eat like the more complicated recipe items that are more fulfilling, for example, they give you an effect called nourishment, which is basically it keeps you full. Okay, so if you take cooked rice and you eat it, it gives you a new effect called Comfort. And this applies to some of the soups that you have over here. It gives you immunity to slowness, hunger, and something else. Basically immunity to like negative effects. Alright, now I'm gonna go over all these items, which are the items that you use in the cooking pot. You guys can just look at the recipe and just take it as it you will. These are cabbage rolls. These are dumplings. This is tomato sauce, or tomato soup? Tomato sauce. It's tomato sauce. This is actually used for several other crafting recipes, similar to the cooked rice. This is beef stew. Oh yeah, and if the crafting recipe that I put down has a bowl in this corner, that means it needs a bowl. This is chicken soup, vegetable soup, fish stew, fried rice, noodle soup, pumpkin soup, baked cod stew, spaghetti, pasta with meatballs, mutton chop with, pasta with mutton chop, vegetable noodles, ratatouille, squid ink pasta, and hot cocoa. Hot cocoa is pretty neat. You just take the milk bottle. It actually requires the milk bottle, or milk, whatever the fuck you need. 2 cocoa, sugar, and a glass bottle. You put the glass bottle in the bowl slot in the cooking pot. Now once you have hot cocoa, it's similar to the milk bottle in that it clears one effect, right? But in this case, it clears one harmful effect. And then right here we have our final large food item that you can place down on the ground. This is stuffed pumpkin, which you need a colony of mushrooms, very specific, berries, tomato sauce, rice, baked potato, and an onion. Oh, and you use the pumpkin as the bowl. Once you place it down, you right-click it with a bowl, and it'll give you a bowl of stuffed pumpkin. Alright, and the last 2 items I'm going to go over are actually food items for your pets. This one is dog food. This dog food gives your dog speed, strength, and resistance for 5 minutes. Very powerful stuff. And the other one is for your horse, or your donkey, or your mule, whatever you choose to ride. And it gives you horse feed, which gives your horse, your steed, speed 2 and jump boost for 5 minutes. Alright, now I have something a bit special for you guys this showcase. I said in my Bear SMP application video about a certain guest coming on to the video. This guest is my dad. Talon MC dad? What? Anyways, yeah, here's my dad. Okay, welcome to the kitchen. I built this area for you.
Okay, sweet. This is cool.
So you see the multicolored, so go back inside that little area that you're in.
Okay.
You can just look around. You see all those cabinet-looking things?
Yep.
Those are cabinets full of ingredients that you will be using.
Okay.
And on the bottom, it'll show, I put little blocks. Yeah, that's in your inventory. You press E.
Okay.
On the bottom are the little blocks that represent like what's in those cabinets. For example, that's water.
Yeah.
That's like wheat.
Okay, so pasta is going to be in there?
Yeah, if you look to your left, there's rice in that cabinet.
Ah, yeah.
Onions, tomatoes, cabbage, beetroot, potato, and carrots. If you just right-click the cabinet,
sweet. Okay.
you'll have those things.
Okay, good job.
Those are your customers or your patrons.
Yeah.
Those, you can choose which ones you want to do. If it would be a challenge to do all 5. There's dog food for the dog.
Okay.
Ratatouille, squid ink pasta, honey glazed ham, and a hamburger.
Ooh, I like all that. Okay.
I chose ones that I think you would be interested in. So.
Okay. So some of them are easier than others.
Yeah. Okay. Which one do you want to do first?
God. I want to do the most interesting stuff first. Either ratatouille or squid ink pasta.
Okay, let's do squid ink pasta first.
Sweet.
So you see all those like weird boards in the back?
Yeah.
I want you to walk around all the patrons because there's like invisible blocks that are.
Sweet. Did you build all this?
I built all that.
Yeah. Good job. That's cool.
Okay, I want you to try to see which one's the squid ink pasta.
Oh, I see. Okay. Is that it right there?
No.
Is that pasta? Is that ink?
Okay, so this is the squid ink pasta.
Okay, word. Okay.
You want to look at the recipes there.
So I right-click the recipe.
Or no, just look at those things. What do you think those are?
Okay, so I've got I don't know what that pasta, cheese.
That is pasta.
Okay, tomato, fish,
A bowl.
ink, squid ink.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you should have fish, tomatoes, and ink and bowls at the kitchen area.
Okay.
There's another recipe for the pasta.
Okay, so I need 4 bushels of wheat and water.
Yes.
Okay, heard. All right, so here's wheat right here and water.
Yeah, so you
So
want to
right-click it.
you want to open the cabinet that has the thing directly above it.
Okay. Oh, I see. I was just a little bit left.
So you want to point your crosshair at the actual.
Heard. Okay.
You can
Sweet.
just
So I
click
need
and
one.
drag into your inventory.
That's all I need, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much all you need.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Now where's my crafting table?
You wanna. Okay, so those ones on the right do not need crafting table. You
Yeah.
need the cooking pot.
Okay.
Except the pasta, you need a crafting table. So the crafting table is there.
Okay. So I need that.
Yeah.
I need that.
Okay, so
I need to split it.
yeah,
Okay. Right click.
yeah. Right click. It's very weird. It's not the same as like Pocket Edition. There you go. Now, okay.
Oh, that's got a 7 on it.
Yeah. Now you have
So-
see the pasta. Oh no, it's fine. You
Oh,
can
it's
just leave it. Now the pasta appeared on there, which you
Okay.
want to click and drag the pasta.
Okay. Down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you're good. Hit E.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Woohoo. Okay. Now I need the pot.
Not yet. You need to see what else you needed for the squid ink.
Okay. I know what I need. I need tomatoes, which are here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're doing well. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. Out. Now I need a fish.
For some of them, they're not marked, so you want to look through some of the cabinets.
Okay, over here.
All of these should be meat cabinets with
Okay.
various meats.
Fish. Oops. Okay. Sweet. I've got. Now I need squid ink.
You know what? I'm gonna cheat a little bit because I think I forgot squid ink. So.
Okay. Only cheat on tests and girlfriends. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Okay.
There you have it. Ink there.
Oh man. All right.
Okay, you can go to the cooking pot. Or no, you need a bowl. There is one more thing. You needed a bowl.
Yep.
So in
And-
either the blue or red cabinet, there should be a bowl.
Yep. You sure there's not squid ink in here? Doesn't matter now, does it?
Yeah, no, it doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Now I need to drag. I got the pasta, right?
Yeah. The bowl in the bowl slot.
Okay. Now I need tomato. Just one?
Yeah.
I
Fish.
need fish. I need ink.
And now it's cooking. You see the arrow?
Okay. Woohoo! Did we just do it?
Yeah, you did.
Nice, dude.
Okay, now right click the plate. There you go.
Okay.
You served them.
Nice, dude.
Which one do you want to do next?
I want to make ratatouille.
Okay.
Let's go get.
The ratatouille should be on the left of the squid ink pasta recipe.
Okay. Okay, I need onion, tomato, beets, and carrots. Is that right?
Yeah, and a bowl.
Onion, tomato, beets, carrots, bowl. So I got a bowl, I got tomatoes, I need carrots, onion, and beets.
Yes.
I don't care at all.
Wow.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just have multiple in your
Yeah,
inventory.
yeah. Starting to understand how this thing works better. Okay. Boom.
Onions.
Onion. Boom. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna right click that sucker.
Did you need one more thing?
I got tomatoes, carrots, beets, onions, and a bowl.
Okay, I think you're good.
Yeah. Oh, that was so fast.
Yeah, you had everything. That was
Yeah.
you're getting this done. There you go.
Nice. Woohoo.
Okay, you're doing this
You're
very well.
you're teaching me well. You're doing a good job. Okay, so honey glazed ham. Ooh, we need to kill a pig.
I should have made that a thing. I just kind of gave you the stuff.
That's fine. No, that's smart. Okay. So that...
Honey glazed ham requires the crafting table, which are the things on the left.
And I think what I'm going to do is kill 2 birds with 1 stone right now. There it is, right
Yes.
there.
So I put gold blocks because you have to put this in the exact shape that it is.
What?
Yes.
Holy shit. 4 cranberries. I got to memorize this real quick. Was that some wine on top?
That's
honey. Okay. That's a piece of ham, leg of ham.
Yeah, it's cooked though.
Okay. 2 bowls of salt.
Rice.
Rice. To make honey glazed ham?
Yes.
Weird. Okay, in a bowl. And it has to be in this exact order. What's these 2 things
That's
doing?
that's the full version of the honey glazed ham.
Okay.
And then that's like the plated version, which is separate.
Okay.
But
So basically, I need these 9 items in this order.
I would probably get the honey and the berries first,
right? Okay.
and the ham, because those are pretty easy.
Got
Because
it.
cooked rice is a separate thing.
So and I don't have that yet, right?
Yeah, you don't have that yet.
Okay. So should I go? Okay.
You have the
heard.
bowls, so you don't need to worry about that.
I keep fucking doing that. What a terrible. What a dum.
Oh, your honey's right there too.
Yeah. Ham with a meat locker over here. Did I ever tell you my idea for a bar?
No. What's your idea?
It's called the Meat Locker.
Mm,
What do you think?
I like it.
Okay. Would you work there?
Probably not.
Okay. You keep doing what you're doing. You're better at it.
That's the one on the right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a cooked one.
Well, no, that's the normal one.
Okay. What's that one?
That's raw pork chop.
I don't want that. Right.
Okay. So to cook your ham, go to the furnace. That's the stove.
Should I go grab rice right now?
Sure.
Yeah, because we need it anyway, right? And throw the rice in the pot right now while I'm doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need the rice in the pot with the bowl to get the cooked rice. You need the bowl to serve it.
Yeah, I know, but how much rice do I need?
You need 2 cooked rice, and that should be your second one.
And I don't need to put water?
No,
Okay.
you want to put 1 ham in there on the top slot. I think you
Shit.
have everything. Now you want to go
To the other thing?
you want to look at the recipe, maybe memorize how you put it.
No, I know it.
Okay.
Okay, so. Yeah. Don't tell me if I mess it up.
Okay.
I want to try to see if I can do it right. Yeah, no, this is right. Okay.
Holy shit.
Yeah, your old man's not a dummy.
Okay, so with the glaze, oh my god.
What'd I do?
You exited it before you grabbed it.
Ow! Remember when I said I wasn't a dummy? Oh. So I gotta do that whole thing again?
Yeah. You want me to do it so
No.
you get it done.
No, this will be fast. Oh, you can just do that. Oh, that's
Yeah.
easier. Okay. I could be faster at this.
Okay, now
I
grab
pull this in here.
it. Right click. There you go.
Nice. We made this in record time, dude.
Yeah, okay, you have 2 more left.
I do? Do I have one more left?
2 more. There's the dog food and the ham.
Oh my god, I gotta make dog food?
The dog food is on the very right.
Okay, does it have to be in that order?
You can. It's in the cooking pot, but it can be spread wherever.
Okay. It looks like rice, some
Rotten flesh.
zombie flesh,
Yes,
and chicken.
that's cooked, or that's raw rabbit.
Rabbit. Okay,
And
rabbit,
that thing is bone meal.
bone meal, rabbit, bone meal, zombie flesh, rice.
Yes.
Okay, rabbit. I'm also gonna do this real quick.
Nice.
Just clean it up a little bit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I'm a pro.
You know what you're doing.
I'm pretty much a YouTube sensation.
Wow. Hit rapper and artist.
It's so true because you know how I get down with Ice Ice Baby. Okay, I need some other meats.
You need the rotten flesh. I don't think I put rotten flesh.
Okay, let's kill some zombies. I'm kind of sensing a theme here.
What's the theme?
That you forgot a bunch of shit.
That happens normally.
Unless it's in here. No, that's weird.
Here, I have an idea.
Okay, you gonna cheat real quick?
I'm gonna cheat real quick.
The little dinosaur eggs?
They're spawn eggs.
How do I kill a dude?
Some,
Oh crap!
you might want to go after the skeleton first.
How do I
So
just
you
punch him in
prepare,
the face?
Go after the skeleton.
What? Ah! Ah! What do I do?
You hit him. You don't spam click. You see the little sword under your crosshair? That's the cool off. You want to aim at him.
Ah!
You're gonna die.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna smoke this dude. What's up, fool? Oh no! Respawn. Oh no! Did they take all my stuff away? Everything I did?
No, I put on a thing where you keep your stuff.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, so
Why'd I lose?
you see this dude?
I want to kill that dude.
You wanna
Write me out. I want to do it. I want to do it.
You wanna do it.
Ooh. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah,
Now you have
yes.
some rotten flesh. I don't know where the skeleton went.
I killed him too.
No, you didn't.
I did that? Okay. Let me live with my illusions, you know? Why did I get killed? Can you shot me too many times?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I...
So he's right behind you.
Oh, sucker!
Okay, again, don't spam click.
What does that mean, spam click?
Where you're just constantly clicking it. There you go.
Ha
Because the sword under the crosshair that's your cooldown. When the sword's charged, the more damage you do.
I didn't get the bone meat.
Oh, that's cringe. You know what? Cheating.
Oh, I just go to the crafting table.
Yeah.
Yay. Yes!
Nice. Okay,
F.
grab the dog.
F, yeah.
Okay, now you want to right-click the dog with the dog food and feed him. There you go. You fed him.
Yes, bro.
Okay, we have the final thing, and that is a hamburger. Now, the hamburger is actually... You have to take the ladder. You see the ladder?
The one in front of my face?
Yeah, so you would just want to press forward. All the way to the top.
Can I fall off this thing?
You could, but I put little areas around it. Okay,
Sweet!
Now the very one on the left is the hamburger.
Alright, is that... Okay, so I've got cooked meat,
That is cooked beef patty.
beef patty, a loaf of bread, a tomato, an onion, and lettuce.
Yes.
Okay. Did you make all these recipes?
No, these are all part of the mod.
Okay, one more time. Tomato, onion, lettuce are my veggies.
I think you have those. You're good. You just need to worry about the bread and the beef patty.
And the lettuce. How do I go out of
You
here?
have lettuce.
How do I get out of here?
Just go down the ladder. Or you can jump off and respawn.
Ah!
And then respawn.
Nice.
There you go.
I need to make the bread.
Okay,
Go to the
so
oven,
I
right?
don't know if they changed how bread works in Minecraft normally.
Okay.
I would just go to where you saw the pasta, because there's wheat dough crafting recipe.
Is that it?
Yeah, so 3 wheat,
1 water.
Or here's a fun thing: since there's a water cauldron right there, just right-click it. Nice.
Cool, I just ganked it. Really?
What the hell?
Weird. Why is it so like judgy?
I don't know. I think I have to be specific. It's the fancy way of making bread in the game.
Okay, what's the not fancy way?
You just craft 3 wheat together and it makes the dough.
Okay.
The fancy way is from the mod, so
Okay, so now I gotta go to beef
yes.
and I gotta make some burger shit.
Now the thing is, you gotta mince it. So, right-click the knife. Okay, you need an empty space. Scroll to an empty hand spot. Now you have the knife.
Okay.
You want to grab the raw beef, put it in your hotbar.
Okay.
Right-click the raw beef onto the cutting board. And now scroll to your knife. Right-click. There you go. Now you have the minced version.
Yes, dude.
Okay, now you want to cook the minced version.
Okay, I want to go to... Don't tell me where. I don't want there. I want here. Yes, dude.
I think you're all ready.
No, I need lettuce.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you to do one fancy thing with the lettuce. I want you to cut it as well.
Okay. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Don't say anything. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Now...
Nice.
Frick, yes.
Okay. Serve the patron, and then you're done. Nice. Fuck yeah. Okay.
Okay. Woohoo! Did everything.
You completed everything.
And extras.
Yes.
Nice, dude. Okay.
What do you think of it?
I think it's super fun. It's fairly intuitive. I think if I play with it a little bit, I could get way faster at it.
Right.
I think it's really fun, man. I think especially I think this is super cool. I think the recipes are very interesting. Like, I mean, having this whole thing, it reminds me in a way of like a restaurant menu for a chef almost.
Right.
I think it's totally doable. Wow, this is cool, man. I think this is rad.
Yeah.
Oh,
The guy who's working on this is going to add a frying pan soon.
the saute pan?
Frying pan, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sweet. Can you make like French fries and stuff?
I don't know. Maybe in the future.
I'm sure you can. If you have a frying pan, you just get potatoes and just chop them up and fry them up.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's intuitive in the sense that like that's anything I want to make, I should theoretically be able to make that way.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I like
All
that.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing it.
Yeah, I love you.
I like it.
It was super fun. Super fun. You did a great job. It looks awesome.
Yeah, that was it. I appreciate my dad taking part of that. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was very fun. Anyways, hope you guys have a lovely day. I appreciate you guys being here. You have a good one. Oh, and make sure to subscribe.